in my imagination, I've imagined hugging my child self and telling her it's okay. So my name is Hana Helvadjian, Helvadjian. I'm a curate at St Mark's in Sawney. From a young age, I was looking for belonging, and I got involved with the wrong people and people that wanted to take advantage of me. I remember feeling fearful all the time when I was 17, and I remember feeling like I couldn't talk to my family. Just really kind of seeking someone to just say, I love you, I think you're great, and actually that fell into me ending up, you know, sleeping on tubes and living in a hostel in North London and just not seeing that I could be worth anything. My only aspiration was that I could get pregnant so that I could get a council flat, because to me, if I got a council flat, then I could be safe and I'd have a baby to love and love me back. So that's where I was at 17. So I remember sitting in this hostel. I had a boyfriend living with me at the time. I just got to the point where I was like, I don't want this for my life. I want to go home. Like, I want to be with my mum. And I never really kind of felt that kind of desire until that point. And so I came home and I enrolled into college, and life started to feel a bit more normal, if that's what you call it. And then one night I couldn't sleep at all. And the day before, I found this Bible in like the playroom downstairs in my house, and it had my name on it and my date of birth, and it looked like it was like given to me when I was born. So I was like, oh, that's very cute. And I put it upstairs in my bedroom. And then this night, I just kept tossing and turning and felt like I had to read this Bible. It was a King James version. I couldn't even read very well back then at all. But I opened it, and I opened it like at the last book. I think it's because I thought if I get to the end, I'll understand it. So I opened it on the last book and I started to read. And just in that moment, I believed in Jesus, and I believed that he was the saviour of the world, and that I'd done some rubbish things in my life, and that some rubbish things had happened to me, and that I could be freed from them. And I found the love that I was searching for, and I was hungry for more of this God that I'd encountered in my bedroom. So back then, I kind of sound like I'm old, but I'm not. But the Yellow Pages. So I found the Yellow Pages, and I've tried to find a priest. And because I thought priests know about God, so I'll call a priest. So I called this priest, and I was like, well, I think I've heard God, and like I don't know what to do. And he basically just said, look, keep seeking. And so on Sunday, I went to a local church. And I walked in, and there was like a group of young people, and this girl called Emily, who I now know and is a good friend of mine, she came mounding up to me and was just like, hi, I'm Emily. And when I left that church, it was the best day of my life. And that church loved me. Like, they're the reason I think I'm here, because they loved me just as I was, and I was a pain in the bum at times, and they just loved me, encouraged me, supported me, picked me up when, you know, I needed them, and I love that. I love that I got that experience. So I'm grateful for that experience. If God's calling you, don't doubt. You know, if you feel that you're not smart enough, or you think that you wouldn't fit in, or you're not from a good background, like, if God's called you, he's called you.